He, my name is Pankaj Jha, and you are watching Cloud Computing video and tutorial. So this is the third chapter where we are going to discuss about the top benefits of cloud computing. My dear friends, before this chapter, I discuss about what is the cloud computing and what are the usage of the cloud computing. I will request you all to go and watch these two videos before watching this video so that you will have fair understanding about what is the cloud computing and what are the uses of the cloud computing, where we can use cloud computing. So let's start uh, on this chapter which we are going to discuss for today tutorial. Top benefits of cloud computing. As we all know, cloud computing is a big shift from the traditional way of doing business and using the IT resources. Then, what is it about cloud computing? Why is cloud computing so popular? You know, I think if you are from the IT background, you must know that these days everywhere people talk about the cloud computing, and this is the uh, trending solution. I will say trending technology, where if you are a trend in the cloud computing, you can easily get the job because not only the company which is started, the company who develop games or apps, or the company which just started, not those company, the company which is well established, the company having already set up of the infrastructure, data center, branches, everything, they also trying to migrate to cloud computing. Why? What are the benefits? So what is there in the cloud computing? Why they want to go for the cloud computing? The answer is very simple. These are the six major things. Because of that, everyone, every company wants to go for the cloud computing. People like me who is running only few of the website or the blogs. I'm also using the cloud computing, but not the entire stuff, only storage, where I'm keeping all my resources like files and pictures, which is making my website fast and which is costing only $2 to $3 per month for me. So like there are company who are big and they are using the cloud computing resources and services, and based on their usage they are paying to the company who is providing the service. So these are the six major category: cost, speed, global scale, productivity, performance, and reliability. We will talk about all these, 6 point one by one in detail. Cost. This is the first point because even as a person or a company, everyone is trying to save cost. So in the minimum cost, better productivity, good performance, and speed. So you can also read that what I have written that for the cost. So cloud computing eliminates the capital expense of buying hardware and software and setting up the running on-site data centers, the track of servers, the round-the-clock electricity for power and cooling, the IT experts for managing the infrastructure, blah blah blah. So I'm not gonna to read all these steps, but I will try to explain. So how come cost is minimized? You know, uh, think about electricity. We are using electricity in each and every house, but we are not producing the electricity. We are just using the electricity and paying the charges. Maybe some of the company or the factory where they have huge usage of that electricity. In fact, there also they don't have entire stuff of the electricity production. Maybe some part of the electricity production they have, so they are consuming and then they are improving that electricity and then they are using to minimize their cost. But what I'm trying to say that if I need electricity, I'm not going to produce that. The company, the thermal power who are going to produce that, they are selling that and we are consuming that, and we are paying based on the usage. So in the same scenario, the company who is providing this cloud computing service, they have all the huge stuff, all the data center, computer network, security software, and the application software, operating system, infrastructure, cooling, light, security, everything, and which cost huge. But because they are selling that solution to many company, because of that, the cost minimizes itself. Now let's talk about the speed. So now you don't have your own data center, your own server in your company. In place of that, you are using data center or the servers or the virtual servers of the cloud computing. So how come speed is not only good? I will say very good. Because when the companies set up cloud computing, they will have data center across the world. So they will have in Hong Kong, they will have maybe in India, they will have in Australia, they will have data center 2 to 3 places in United States, UK. So every the based of the business they are getting, they will have data center and they will connect to each other. They will have mirroring of the database, they will have farming of the websites, so that whenever you are accessing the website or the application, the nearest data center will hit and you will get the best speed. So you think like there is a very good infrastructure, very good solution, and based on the usage only you are paying, that's it. So this is the beauty of the cloud computing. So this term global scale is nothing but based on your usage, it is so elastic that it will automatically, based on not, I will say purely automatically, but maybe you know by doing 2 to 3 click only, it will scale up and scale down, or maybe automatically asked. So basically depend upon the configuration, what kind of the configuration you are doing, what kind of the services you are using. Based on that, it will scale up and scale down automatically, and whatever the usage you have, for that only you are paying. Productivity, obviously productivity will be increased like anything, because your cost is minimized, you are getting best to best speed, and you are getting good performance. So obviously your productivity will increase like anything, because the best to best software, for which you have to pay thousands of the dollar for the license only, and which you most probably you will not able to buy as a company, but because you are using as a cloud service, you are giving paying only few bucks only for based on your using. So now you are using that software also, which you are not able to use because of the cost. So this is the beauty of the cloud computing, where you can use best to best software by paying very minimal amount to the cloud computing.